Hello everybody, this is Stockmaster Talk, and we're taking a look at BYSD tonight. That's the Bayside Petroleum Company. Our last trading day was Wednesday, July 17th. Saw a previous close of 0.0045, and our last trade was at 0.0031, giving us a negative 31.11% on a volume of 7.5 million shares traded. That volume was incredible. We haven't seen volume like that in a long time. But that negative 31 is a little bit scary to a few investors, but I would actually keep your eye on this one. I think something's going to be happening. This seems pretty forced to me. This negative 31% seems like it was intentional because of the way this stock moved. It's just far too sharp for me. It looks a little bit overextended. So you can see in our 14-day RSI it's at 40, and that was the 14-day. We do have our 5-day at 33.02, both of them heading down towards that 30. We are above it, meaning we are not quite oversold. However, it is still looking very oversold in my opinion. Down here on our daily charts, you do see we have support at 0.003. We didn't quite hit that today. We did close above it, which is a good sign. And we do also have resistance at 0.004 and again at 0.044. If you want to go up one higher, probably 0.0049 would be another good one. After that, we do have 0.0057. Following that, if you can see, we do have this neat little channel right here. We would form support / resistance, I suppose, again at 0.0035. Yeah, 35 is what that is. That's good support / resistance line over the last few days. And if you want to throw down a few more lines, you do have this one here. It's coming up this way, following along with these, which is a nice little trend line there as well. I'm liking that one a little bit there. Block SAR is underneath our candlesticks, which is a good indication. We do have volume acting up a lot right here. We haven't seen a lot of interest just today, whereas before it was rather slow. That's a good sign, letting everyone know that the investors are taking notice of this one again. And I think the PPS could react very positively to this, considering how low it's gotten today. It's a nice entry point for a lot of investors. The MACD line is bullish. We are above our signal line, however, it is slowly starting to level out, maybe come back down, but that's just in reaction to the negative 30%. Accumulation has hit absolute rock bottom, meaning that it can only go up from here. Hopefully, with these prices, investors are going to see that and start accumulating their shares in hopes for further gains off of this, and any sort of catalyst would make that very profitable for a lot of investors. Outbounce volume is bottomed out as well. Checking money flow bottomed out, and like I said, this is just a really rough day for this stock. But since it's hit the bottom, it's going to have to go up. It's got nowhere else to go. PPO, again, is bullish. It's above the signal line. We are at negative 9.651, coming back down, but I think we could see a bounce off of that if our PPS corrects itself. ADX line isn't looking very good, considering we have had this downtrend for quite a while, but considering it's had this downtrend for so long, it should react in some way. It should bounce back up, in my opinion. And like I was saying earlier, any sort of catalyst could really stimulate this one to go quite a ways. The ROC is at 3.33, and our CCI, I should say, is at 20. 20-day CCI is at negative 22.6. It's not so bad either. We did just cross underneath that center line. A little bit of an overreaction as well, considering the negative 30%. And the Trix line is bullish, still spiking up after it's crossed over its signal line back in the middle of July, not too long ago. Another bullish indicator there. BYSD is another one of those plays where it looks pretty bad, and it can only get better from here, in my opinion. I want to keep my eyes on this one. I highly recommend you do the same. If we get any sort of news or company announcement, we could see something big come from BYSD. Everybody stay tuned. Thanks for listening. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel and sign up for GoldMedalPennyStocks.com, who's bringing you this BYSD stock chart video. If you want to talk to me or ask any questions, you can find us over on iHub. We do have our own board over there. It is Gold Medal Penny Stocks on iHub. Thank you for watching, and have a good night.